And congratulations to all the players and coaches on this year's women's soccer team. They had a terrific season. And I've just got a feeling that this is only the beginning for this program. But the women's soccer team was not the only soccer team on campus that had a great season. The men did too. As head coach Steve Nakamura good-naturedly told me during the season, we can't let the women outdo us. And his team responded by turning in one of their finest seasons in recent years. Let's take a look. At Montgomery College, there's a tradition of excellence with men's soccer. It began with legendary coach Tom Bickey, who set a national record for wins during his over 30 years as head coach, and has continued under Steve Nakamura, who was Bickey's assistant for 9 years before taking over when Bickey retired. And since he took the helm, there's been no drop-off. 90 to 100 players try out every year, and the ones who make it play one of the toughest schedules on the East Coast.
We started out with Rockville Community College right here as our home opener from New York. They were number 3 in the New York region, and we defeated them 3-0. And then the next week we moved on to the Jersey Shootout. We tied the number 2 school in the nation 1-1, and then we beat a nationally ranked team from last year 8-1, which was very surprising. Our first loss was against Mercer, which we haven't beaten in 39 years. And we're undefeated so far with non-scholarship Maryland schools, Region 20 schools.
They don't shy away from anyone. They take on all comers from Division 1, 2, and 3. But to play at that level, you need talent.
This team is a little more physical than I've had in the past. Along with the speed, we've got a lot of athleticism on the team. So, and people are going after us because of our speed, and everybody wants to knock off Montgomery.
But to beat Montgomery, you have to top their talent, which is no easy feat.
I must say this year we're a lot faster. Last year we were a lot stronger in the air and more physical. But this year we're a lot faster and we're stronger too, I think. We're fast, very fast, and we can combine and switch places and we still do our job.
Speed, athleticism, endurance, and skill. This deep team had all of that and more. The Knights were led by Godwin Amuzi.
Is our captain and is one of the leading goal scorers.
Vic Aquino
is our central midfielder. He's his second-year player, and he's really stepped it up the middle third of the season.
Andrew Delgado
is our other striker up top. Works very well with Godwin.
Mo Elrodi.
He can play any defensive role, and I can put him in midfield.
Abraham Callan
is either tied with Godwin or is 1 point above Godwin in the goal scoring.
Justice Ansah Narado.
He is a very, very fast forward and has really produced for us.
And Raul Diaz.
He is our sweeper back and doing a great job.
But as deep as this team was, they had to fill the vital role of goalkeeper after losing All-American Frank Fregoso to graduation. Nakamura filled the spot with a first-year player, Carlos Conchesto. A risky move because a rookie in such a vital position can make or break the season. And to be honest, there were growing pains.
At first, when he first started out with us, he wasn't talking at all, so he has a better view than I do. If I'm sitting in the back sweeper, he has a better view of seeing who's moving, who's not. And we got to figure that out and worked on that in the practice. Currently, he's starting out, and he's doing a great job right now. He's still under progress, but he's doing a great job.
And as the rookie keeper improved, he was protected by a speedy and tenacious defense that bore fruit all over the pitch.
We play a 4-4-2 formation, use the back four. We use a high-pressure defense because of the speed that we have this year. As I make the guys run all the time on the ball. So if you're the opposing team and have the ball, we're going to be pressuring you at all times. It worked yesterday, and it's worked in the past. Several games, make them cough it up, and then we go to goal. And then that leads to our offense is that we have Godwin, who's up top, can hold the ball and let the speed come around him, and then he can deliver. Then I can put Justice and Abraham in, and it's just pure speed at the goal and see if we can beat the backs. We like to attack to the outside because they usually plug the middle on us anytime we play other teams.
And what also helped this team succeed is Nakamura, a tough, demanding, technically astute coach.
I love playing with him. He definitely knows the game. He knows how to work the ball. Team chemistry. He tells us 1-2 touch. Play fast. Don't hold the ball. It's definitely a more team player rather than individual skill.
Steve Nakamura is a born coach. He loves his job, and the players love playing for him. But he's also got the most international roster on the most international community college in the United States. So how does he effectively communicate with players from literally all over the world?
It's easy. I've got the pitch, I got the balls, and they love to play. So with all the countries that are represented here, it's the game that brings us all together. And hopefully they'll take this experience with them to the workplace and to their lives, that everybody can get along no matter what. But it's the game that really does it.
Building on that love of the game, Nakamura was able to mold a tight team chemistry and leadership that also pushed the team to excel this season. Despite some tough losses to higher division teams, the Knights spent most of the season firmly planted in the national top 10. At one point, they were ranked second. And the lessons that they learned from their losses set them up well heading into the regional tournament.
For the most losses, we lost to Division I schools, and the common mistakes we did were we didn't wake up on time. They scored on the first 5-10 minutes of the whole game, and after that, they never came near our goal. But it's that what we learned from our mistakes is go up from the start, be ready. You can't be sleeping or laying back and waiting for the goal to come up. You have to work from the first minute.
Those lessons learned, plus their talent, speed, physical play, and coaching, powered the team to a Region 20 championship and led them to the districts. Now, if they won there, it would be on to the Nationals. But they were knocked off by Morris of New Jersey when a goal in the waning moments of the game broke a 1-1 tie. That excruciatingly tight loss kept the team from taking that last dream step to the Nationals. But despite that disappointment, there were still plenty of postseason honors to celebrate. Raul Diaz and Mo El-Radi made first team all-conference, and Vic Aquino made second team. And to top it all off, head coach Steve Nakamura was named NSCAA Regional Coach of the Year.